The Power Steamer free, just pay shipping. Call 1-800-991-6838. That's 1-800-991-6838. Call now.
Hi, I'm Tim Meadows. Did you know that Baskin-Robbins once made bacon-flavored ice cream? This, of course, paved the way for the introduction of porksicles.
I'm Stephanie Miller, and the real Baskin-Robbins flavor was tortilla chip. Mmm, yummy with the hot fudge salsa.
Hey, I'm Rick Overton, and I swear this is true. Baskin-Robbins has ketchup-flavored ice cream. And you thought ketchup was hard to get out of the bottle before?
Who's got it right? Find out tonight on Balderdash, starring Elaine Boozler.
Thank you, and welcome to Balderdash. You know, people sometimes ask us what Balderdash actually means. It's a word that just means something isn't exactly true. In fact, if this show were on Lifetime, it would be called "And I Believed Him." Here's something that is exactly true. We have three wonderfully funny people to make you laugh tonight. Give it up for Tim Meadows, Stephanie Miller, and Rick Overton. And it turns out that Rick Overton had the true answer. Unfortunately, to our first question, there was ketchup ice cream.
Oh, yeah.
Which sounds yucky, but you know, it's probably really good on hot French fry pie.
A la mode.
Our other two celebrities were full of balderdash. You may have gathered that. And that's the challenge tonight, you guys. You guys have to figure out which of our celebrities may be telling the truth and who or whom may be full of balderdash. Because a correct wager on balderdash does pay off at 1-to-1, but a correct wager on truth pays off at 2-to-1. So, there you go. We're going to start you off with 250 points apiece so you can bet. And to help you decide how much to start off wagering, I will tell you that our first category is, stars' first jobs. So lock in your wagers and choose either truth or balderdash. Hi, Sam.
Hi.
All locked in?
I'm in.
Okay, what'd you bet?
I bet 125 for the truth.
Okay, for the truth. And Crystal?
I bet 125 on Balderdash.
Okay, those are the wagers, and here we go. Panel, before they were stars, celebrities did a lot of odd jobs. Can you tell which of the following is real as we begin with the lovely Tim Meadows?
Thank you very much. And I actually do know the answer to this. Lucy Liu was a teacher in the Bronx. I mean, you have to love, admire the range of Lucy Liu. She played a butt-kicking detective in Charlie's Angels. She played a butt-kicking assassin in Kill Bill. And when she was a teacher, guess what she taught? Butt-kicking. That's right.
I didn't know we could say butt that many times. I want to rewrite mine.
Go ahead, Stephanie Miller. You have button your answer?
I do now.
Okay.
All right. Well, you may not know this, Elaine, but probably a buddy of yours, Jay Leno, when he was in high school, earned extra money by working as a birthday party clown. Which I think, frankly, is a little frightening to children, don't you? Hey, kids, who wants to pin the tail on my chin? It's true. Elaine, Jay Leno worked as a birthday party clown.
Okay, Rick Overton.
Sean Connery started his acting career, not acting, but posing nude for charcoal sketch classes. Yes, I posed nude for class 2, but it was trigonometry, so.
Okay, Rick Overton says Sean Connery once posed nude.
And may I just say his impression was way better than mine, so I'm out.
Stephanie Miller said Jay Leno performed as a clown for children. And Tim Meadows had a great joke about Lucy Liu teaching in the Bronx. Okay, so based on whether you bet on truth or balderdash, pick a star. Okay, I see we're all locked in. Sam, who'd you go with?
I went with Stephanie Miller. I think that being that Jay Leno's a comedian, a clown makes sense. So for the truth and 125, I'm going to go with Stephanie.
Excellent. Crystal, what did you bet and who did you choose?
I chose Tim Meadows. I just don't see Lucy Liu teaching.
Really?
Yeah.
Even butt kicking?
That, but no.
Let's see who had the real story and who had the real job. Whoa, Rick Overton is telling the truth. You bet 125 on Balderdash and Stephanie. That'll get you 125. You had truth with Stephanie Miller. Unfortunately, that's going to cost you your bet. But, you know, it takes you down to 125. You're up to 375. It's early in the night. Plenty of chance for everybody to score more points, and we'll be right back. I'm a
It's time for more of our show. Here again is Elaine Boozler.
We've got a good game going on. 125 points, 375 points, and we're playing with Sam Maggio. Where are you from?
I'm from balmy Palm Desert, California.
Ooh, say that fast 3 times.
Exactly. Just 107 degrees today, I think.
Is that true?
Yes.
Are you
it's a little
glad to
warm
be
down
out?
there. Yeah.
What do you do?
I'm a marketing manager for a produce company. We sell red, green, and yellow bell peppers.
Ooh.
And when I'm not doing that, I'm playing with my kids, Carl and Marcello.
Crystal Morris and Company. You said you're 8 months.
I am.
Ooh, very
I am.
congratulations. And you're from?
I'm originally from Riverdale, Maryland, and I'm an X-ray tech.
Ooh.
Yes, and I have a 12-year-old, Marquise. Hi, baby. And one on the way, another boy. Yes.
Bet carefully. Here we go. We're going to up the ante in this round. We're going to add an additional 500 points to each of your scores so that you may bet at least 250 points on each upcoming question. That takes Crystal to 875. Sam, you're at 625. And the first category will be weird words. So, pick either truth or balderdash and make your wagers. Okie dokie. Got it? Sam, what'd you wager?
375 points on Balderdash.
Balderdash, 375. Crystal?
I did 400 points on Balderdash.
400 for Balderdash. Those are the wagers. Here we go. Time again for this favorite category from the board game of Balderdash. And the word for today, I hope I'm saying it right, is furcula. Furcula. And we will start with the lovely Stephanie Miller.
Thank you,
Hi.
Elaine. Well, hi, and you know what?
What?
You guys can impress your family this Thanksgiving by letting them know that the furcula is actually the wishbone of the turkey. See, the problem at my house is we all get so drunk on Thanksgiving that every word sounds like furcula. So it's, well, hey, Mom, could you pass the furcula? That was a little impression of my family, Rick.
Okay, Stephanie Miller says it's the turkey's drunken wishbone. Rick Overton, can you top it?
Yeah, actually, it is the device by which farming was industrialized. For dairy farming. It's an auto-pumping system that runs with lines to the cow's udder so that you don't need to have people individually working each cow when there's thousands of heads of them. And they tried that. They spent a lot of money. They tried other things like a Craftmatic bed and just fold the cow till it figures it out.
So it's an automatic cow milking machine.
It's an automatic cow milking device.
Okay, Tim Meadows?
Let me tell you what, Furcula is a character. He was the cousin of Dracula. Yeah, he was not as popular as Dracula. He gained power through eating cats. So he was not as popular, and he would make, he'd cough up a lot of hairballs, so people weren't afraid of him. So Dracula's cousin.
And I'll bet he kicked some butt, too.
Yeah.
Okay. Tim Meadows says furcula is Dracula's cousin. Stephanie Miller says it's the turkey's wishbone. And Rick Overton says it's a self-milking cow pump. Based on whether you pick truth or balderdash, pick a star. Okay, you had balderdash. Sam, who'd you go with?
I went with Tim Meadows. I like the story, but I don't think I believe it. So.
That's a good story, wasn't it? Yeah. Crystal, you also had balderdash. Who'd you choose?
I did. I picked Stephanie Miller because she's just too full of balderdash.
dare you.
I'm sorry, honey.
Could be a compliment. You never know. Let's see what furcula actually means. Stephanie Miller told the truth. I'm sorry. You're going to lose that 800 points. No, 400 points. That's not too bad. You're only losing 400. And a balderdash for Tim Meadows, so your bet will pay off because that was correct. So there you go. You're up to 1,000 points. You are down to 475, but you have plenty of time to make that pointage up as we go to our next question, whose category will be Madame Tussauds Wax Museum. So, lock in your wagers. Choose either truth or balderdash. I almost have this song memorized. Sam, how much did you wager?
I went with a very orthodox number of $7.99 for Balderdash.
$7.99. A man who buys shoes with his wife. Okie dokie. Crystal, your wager?
I took Balderdash $2.50.
$2.50. Okay, here we go. Madame Tussauds Wax Museum amazes with the realism of its sculptures. These 3 figures all exist, but only one does what you are about to hear it does. And we will start with the lovely Rick Overton.
The Arnold Schwarzenegger figure actually is rigged to talk. And so as you walk by, it senses you walking by, and like one of those fish things, it'll activate and talk, and he'll say things like, "I'll be back," or "You're terminated," or "Come here, I want to grope you."
I did that impression just a little bit better, may I?
Yeah, I'm the governor. Yeah,
Thank you so much.
Sexy when it goes on.
Jim Meadows.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, he's good. Thank you. I actually, every time I go on vacation, I always go to a wax museum, no matter what town I'm in. And I actually did go to that museum, and I saw the Britney Spears exhibit, and she's on the pole like a stripper. She's dancing, and the thing that happens is her chest heaves in and out, you know. So it's really lifelike. And speaking of heave, have you heard her new album?
Stephanie Miller. Let's see that Arnold Schwarzenegger impression again.
Yeah, thank you, Len.
I'm going to do it for the whole rest of the show.
Yeah, just stay in that character. It's really good.
Thank you. All right, well, you know what? Weatherman Al Roker's wax figure has an interesting feature. When you tell him a joke, his belly actually shakes.
Oh, like Santa.
Exactly, but you don't want to make him laugh too hard because one of his stomach staples will fly right out and pick your eye out. and we all know, say it with me, it's only funny, Elaine, till someone loses an eye.
Stephanie Miller says Al Roker's belly shakes when he laughs. Rick Overton says Arnold Schwarzenegger speaks, which in itself is really quite challenging. And Jim Meadows says that Britney Spears' chest heaves even when she's out of the room. They're still there heaving on their own. So, well, you bet on Truth or Balderdash. Pick a star. Make carbon-based figures. Now, Sam, who'd you pick?
I chose Stephanie Miller for Balderdash.
Okay, didn't buy it.
Sorry, Stephanie.
All right, well then.
Whatever,
Crystal?
Sam.
I chose Tim Meadows for Balderdash. I'm sure a lot of guys would like to see that, but I don't think.
The old heaving trick. Okay, let's see whose wax figure does what. Let's see it. Tim Meadows. Oh no, I'm sorry. Bad bet. Tim was telling the truth. You're going to have to lose that 250 points. It brings you down to 225. But you bet Balderdash for Stephanie Miller, which was a good bet, and you are now up to $17.99. Nice round number for you. We're going to come right back to play our definitive round to see who will be going on to the Balderdash Barrage right after this.
Closed captioning provided by...
Hey, this is the big round which determines who's going to go on to play the Balderdash Barrage and win some cool stuff. In this round, we're going to give you each an extra 1,000 points to bet with. So, Sam, you're up to $27.99. Crystal, you're at $12.25. In this round, you must bet at least half your bank. And here's the hard part. You have to bet on truth only, which still pays off at 2-1. So, truth only. Lock in your wagers, and I will tell you that the category is Marvelous Movies. Make your bets on Marvelous Movies. Okay, and we're not going to reveal them either. We're going to build suspense. Panel, time for a trailer from another marvelous movie. Take a look.
The police tell strange tales about this man. Never has such a gripping story been so realistically enacted.
Okay, here's what we're looking for. We're looking for the name of this classic, and we're going to start with Tim Meadows.
Thank you very much.
You are welcome.
And I know this. It's called The Music Man Murders.
Oh.
And it's about this crazy composer who kills people with his music. And it was originally entitled The John Tesh Story.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Aw, Stephanie Miller.
The name of this movie is Broken Hearts Club.
Oh.
One of my favorites. Has everything, right? Musical numbers, has murder, and it has, of course, my personal favorite, Throbbing Romance.
There you go. Throbbing Romance,
Yeah.
Broken Hearts Club, Stephanie Miller. Rick Overton, what is the name of this film?
Yes, it's a little browse on the internet. Simple as that. I just found out it's called Hangover Square. And there was some crazy noir disaster. They're trying to be artsy and everything like that. And I'm glad because I thought that Hangover Square was the real secret of the secret square on another game show. And that's why the guy couldn't accurately answer Whoopi Goldberg.
Okay. Okay, now listen carefully, Crystal, because you've got to catch up on this one. Rick Overton says it's Hangover Square. Stephanie Miller says it's Broken Hearts Club. And Tim Meadows says it's the Music Man Murders. You got to pick truth. Whoever you think was telling the truth, lock in a star. We're also going to wait to see who you picked until we find out exactly what the name of this movie was. Hangover Square. Okay. Hangover Square it was. Rick Overton was telling the truth. Sam, how much did you wager and who did you choose?
I bet 1,400 points, but I bet on the Music Man Murders.
Okay, so that was Tim
With Tim Meadows,
yeah.
yes.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
you know, hang on. It's at $13.99. You could have a chance here, Crystal. Who'd you choose and how much?
Oh, $6.20 on Stephanie Miller.
Well, that does take you out of it then. I'm afraid you are the new champion. Congratulations. Sorry, Crystal, but you played really well and it was a pleasure to have you. Thank you. And you're going to the big Balderdash Garage. You're going to need help to play it. Pick a star.
I think I'm going to go with Tim Meadows.
Tim Meadows is going to help. As soon as we come back, Tim's going to help play the big barrage. Come down and we'll meet you right in the middle in about a second. Oh, maybe 2 seconds.
Balderdash continues. Once again, here's our host, Elaine Boozler.
That's right. Sam's our champion. He's chosen Tim to help him out with the big Balderdash barrage. And you can win some fabulous stuff in this round. Here's John Machida to tell you about the first prize.
It's a state-of-the-art home stereo system. Enjoy the ultimate music listening experience of your favorite CDs or DVD audio discs with this JVC 550-watt compact component system with 5-disc changer and built-in Dolby DTS decoders from the good guys.
Pretty cool. Or you could win a grand prize. Here it is.
It's a trip to San Francisco. You and a guest will enjoy a 4-night stay at the historic Westin St. Francis, located in the heart of Union Square. Enjoy luxurious accommodations complete with their famous heavenly beds and heavenly baths, plus fine dining in the Oak Room, the Westin St. Francis, now celebrating its 100th anniversary of impeccable hospitality. Back to you, Elaine.
Hey, not too shabby. How do you get to San Francisco? I'm going to tell you. There are 10 letters in the word Balderdash. Behind 9 of those letters is the stereo equipment. Behind 1 of those letters is the trip to San Francisco. How do we narrow down the field? Well, we're going to play a game. For 45 seconds, I'm going to read you statements which end in total balderdash. You have to correct them to make them true, okay? So, for instance, if I said Adam and Eve first lived in the hood, you would say...
Garden of Eden.
The Garden of Eden is correct. If you don't know the answer, just say pass. Tim will have a chance to help you out. If you don't know it, you say pass. We'll go on to the next one. For every correct answer, we're going to take away one of those stereo equipment letters, leaving the San Francisco letter getting closer and closer in on that city. Okay? Sound good?
Excellent.
You got it? Ready? Here we go. Put 45 seconds on the clock. And the clock starts now. The high school in Greece was named Slippery When Wet.
Rydell High.
Yes. In Hey Diddle Diddle, the dish ran away with Ashton Kutcher.
The fiddle.
The spoon. President Jefferson's home was called Wheezy Arms.
Pass.
President Jefferson, Monticello.
Yes. Mucklucks are worn on your mucks.
Feet.
Yes. In the New Testament, the shortest of the Gospels is 5'2".
Pass.
X.
Mark. Mocha is a combination of chocolate and molten lava.
Coffee.
Yes. On Enterprise, the captain is played by Merv Griffin.
Scott Bakula.
Yes. In Cards, 21 is another name for finally legal.
Blackjack.
Yes. Degas was best known for painting Mrs. Degas.
Pass.
Pink.
Dancers. 108 is... Well, 6 right. 6 right's great. That's okay. You guys did really well. No, you guys did fine. 6 right's pretty darn good for odds. You got 6 right. We're going to take away 6 of those Balderdash letters. Let's watch them go. And now you get to choose 1 letter, and we'll see where the trip might be.
I'm going to choose the R.
The R. Let's see what's behind the R. Home stereo. Pretty cool guy prize. Pretty nice. Where was the trip? Oh, behind the B. B for San Francisco. Cisco. Hey, everybody, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time right here on Balderdash.
Some of our contestants may receive the following. Get personal with VTech's new expandable cordless phone system. Large color displays let you personalize pictures for wallpaper or picture caller ID. Record your own ringtones tuned from VTech.
Every 8 seconds, someone dies from tobacco. Cigarettes will eventually kill 1/3 of smokers. Now that's reality. Watch as 10 smokers face their addiction and are forced to quit cold turkey.
There's one person off cigarettes. That's one life saved.
Only on I.